Hello friends, welcome to Maritime Quiz Bureau. Shall we get on with today's test on World War ships with 25 questions, 7 seconds each. You may pause the video if you need more time. But before then, subscribe to the channel for your vast maritime quizzes as we get started. 1. Which ship was sunk at Pearl Harbor? Yamato, Bismarck, or Arizona? Arizona. The USS Arizona was destroyed by a bomb during the 1941 attack, becoming a permanent memorial for the fallen crew members. 2. What was the largest battleship ever built by Japan? Nagato, Mikasa, or Yamato? Yamato. Displacing over 72,000 tons, Yamato featured 18.1-inch guns, the largest ever fitted to a warship, intended to dominate the Pacific. 3. What British carrier was sunk by U-29? Courageous or Eagle? Courageous. HMS Courageous was the first British warship sunk by a submarine in World War II, leading to withdrawal of carriers from sub-hunting. 4. What German battleship was sunk in 1941? Bismarck, Tirpitz, or Gneisenau? Bismarck. After sinking HMS Hood, the Bismarck was hunted down by the Royal Navy and scuttled after sustaining heavy damage from shells. 5. U.S. carrier at Midway, Enterprise, Lexington, or Ranger? Enterprise. The USS Enterprise played a pivotal role in the Battle of Midway, with its dive bombers sinking 4 Japanese fleet carriers. 6. What class of ship was the HMS Hood? Destroyer, cruiser, or battlecruiser? Battlecruiser. Known as the Mighty Hood, she was a fast but lightly armored battlecruiser that exploded after a hit from the Bismarck. 7. What ship ended the Bismarck? King George, Rodney, or Dorsetshire? Dorsetshire. After the Bismarck was crippled by torpedoes and gunfire, the cruiser HMS Dorsetshire delivered the final torpedoes to sink the vessel. 8. Which was the first purpose-built aircraft carrier? Hermes, Hasho, or Langley? Hasho. Commissioned in 1922, the Japanese Hasho was the first ship designed and completed as a carrier from the keel up. 9. Which country built the Roma battleship? Italy, Germany, or France? Italy. The Roma was a flagship of the Italian Navy until it was sunk by German Fritz X radio control bombs in 1943. 10. What was Admiral Nimitz's flagship in World War II? Missouri, Grayback, or Pennsylvania? Grayback. While Nimitz commanded from shore, he often utilized various vessels. However, the submarine Grayback was a notable command asset. 11. Which was the Battle of the River Plate ship? Grafspee, Shear, or Hipper? Graphs B. The pocket battleship Admiral Graf, Spee, was scuttled by its captain after being cornered by British cruisers in Uruguay. 12. By which ship was Japan's formal surrender? Missouri, Iowa, or Wisconsin? Missouri. General Douglas MacArthur accepted the formal Japanese surrender on the deck of the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay, September 1945. 13. What British ship was referred to as the Unsinkable? Warspite, Renown, or Ark Royal? Ark Royal. Despite German claims of her sinking multiple times, the carrier Ark Royal survived numerous attacks before finally being torpedoed. 14. What ship was with the Great Marianas Turkey Shoot? Wasp, Lexington, or Essex? Lexington. During the Battle of the Philippine Sea, U.S. carrier pilots from ships like the Lexington decimated the Japanese naval air arm. 15. What was the largest battleship class of the U.S.? South Dakota, North Dakota, or Iowa? Iowa. The Iowa-class ships were fast, heavily armed, and stayed in service intermittently until the 1990s for shore bombardment roles. 16. Which vessel was known as a pocket battleship? Blucher, Emden, or Deutschland? Deutschland. These ships were designed to bypass treaty limits, offering heavy cruiser size with battleship caliber guns for long-range commerce raiding. 17. What U.S. carrier sunk at Midway? Hornet, Wasp, or Yorktown? Yorktown. After surviving damage at Coral Sea, Yorktown was patched up for Midway, where it was eventually sunk by a submarine. 18. Which ship fought at Jutland? Warspite, Vanguard, or Anson? Warspite. HMS Warspite survived the massive Battle of Jutland in World War I and went on to become the most decorated British ship. 19. Which German ship stayed in Norway? Scharnhorst, Tirpitz, or Admiral Hipper? Tirpitz. The sister ship of Bismarck, Tirpitz acted as a fleet in being, tying up British resources until sunk by tallboy bombs. 20. What was the first nuclear-powered carrier? Nimitz, Enterprise, or Forrestal? Enterprise. Launched in 1960, the USS Enterprise CVN-65 was the first carrier to utilize nuclear propulsion for unlimited high-speed range. 21. What ship class was the USS Texas? New York, Nevada, or Wyoming? New York. The USS Texas is the only surviving Dreadnought-era battleship that served in both World Wars, now preserved as a museum. 22. Which was the largest U.S. carrier in World War II? Essex, Yorktown, or Midway? Midway. Commissioned just after the war ended, The Midway class was significantly larger than the Essex class to handle heavier jet aircraft. 23. What ship was nicknamed Old Lady? Rodney, Nelson, or Warspite? Warspite. HMS Warspite earned this nickname for her long, grueling service and ability to take immense punishment throughout 2 wars. 24. Which carrier lost at Coral Sea? Enterprise, Lexington, or Yorktown? Lexington. The Lady Lex was the first U.S. fleet carrier lost in the war, following heavy damage during the first carrier-to-carrier battle. 25. Which British ship sunk by Prince of Wales? Bismarck, Hood, or Tirpitz? Hood. In a tragic case of mistaken identity and rapid fire, the HMS Hood was lost during the engagement with the Bismarck. Thank you for participating, friends. Do not forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and see you in the next test.